I'm about to fold these clothes, baby. Not clothes. I'm about to fold these towels. I got towels to fold. And I was like, you know what? Let me go let me go live. Oops, sorry. Let me go live so I can talk and fold clothes, fold towels. So I could talk and fold towels. Alright, let me get my stuff out. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. They got one house. What did I do at Verna's house? Hey, hey, hey. Hey. How was y'all day? Y'all, do you know like when you eat something, right? And it'll be so good the first time and you be like, oh, I want some more. But when you eat it the second time, it don't taste as good as the first time. Yeah, I bought some cinnamon raisin bread, baby, and I put some cream cheese on it. Oh my gosh, it tastes so good. Oh, mm. Hope you all had an amazing day today. Let me cut the air on. Hope you all had an amazing day today. Baby, I had the heater on and I'm about to pass out. hmm No, I'm about to pass out. Kind of hot. But look, I gotta fold these towels. I don't know if y'all like this, right? So like when I wash, when I wash and dry clothes, right? Baby, it'd be hard for me to take them, fold them clothes and put them up. It'd be real hard. You hear me? I'm be like, oh my gosh. I'd be like, oh my god. Yeah, they'll sit there and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and fold these clothes. I kind of, I kind of let this burn. I shouldn't have made a second. Yeah, then I put, look, I put cream cheese on them. How was y'all day today? Did you all have a great day today? They say, the weather was really bad down south in Mississippi, Louisiana area. I gotta call my mama. I gotta check on her. I saw where it was flooding in New Orleans, and I don't know what it did in Mississippi, but it said it was flooding in New Orleans. I was like, oh Lord, not another Katrina, and it's only April. I don't know. Baby, that I need to come on. Because, baby, I'm hot. Yeah. I was like, let me go ahead. I need to clean my office. That's what I need to do. I need to clean my office, but that's going to take a while. That's going to take a while. Um, I did not need those other two slices of toast. But normally, right? Normally, normally I do not fold these towels. No lie. Normally, what I do after I wash and dry them, I do take them out to dry. But baby's trying to fold them. What? Yeah, I gotta do better. I'm starting the night of doing better folding my towels. And every time I be like, I'm gonna fold the towels and put them in the thing in the bathroom, right? Y'all, I don't never do that. I don't never do that at all. So every when I get ready to take my bath, get what? I just go on the dryer and I just get a towel. Right? I just say, oh, let me go get a towel. But yeah, do y'all keep y'all holy towels? Do y'all use y'all holy towels? Baby, if that air conditioner don't come back on because I am hot. Baby, look, let me show y'all. I keep all my towels. Baby, whether they got holes in them or not, towels are expensive. I keep, even if they holy, I still keep my towels because they clean. They clean, okay? They clean. And I keep them. I sure do. How many of y'all use bleach um in y'all when you wash your towels? How many of y'all use bleach? I use bleach with my but you know what I noticed about the bleach though? It seemed like they done changed the formula on the bleach on Clorox because it seemed like the Clorox don't get the clothes as white as they used to. Because I remember when you use Clorox bleach on your whites, and then it give it a yellow looking color, the Clorox bleach. Um, I'm like, I said, I was like, it look like they get clean, but then it don't look like they get clean. You know, it don't look like the Clorox get your whites as clean as they used to get your whites to me. And it's like, and then if you use too much, then your white's gonna be like a yellow. And I'm just like, no. Yeah, I keep my holy towels, and I sure do, and I sure do. I keep, babe, I'm gonna fold them holy towels up, and I'm gonna put them in there, and guess what? I'm gonna dry off with them. Whichever towel I pick up, even if it's holy, I keep all my towels. Look at these. That if they stained or what, I know they clean though. Baby, I'm keeping my towels. Unless, I mean, when they get to a certain degree, you know, certain point to where they just need to be thrown away, then I throw the towels away. But other than that, they get washed and they get folded, okay? Because who got money to be replacing towels? I mean, for real though. And some people like fold their towels like so fancy and everything. I don't do that. I don't fold my towels on like. I mean, some people like really is like, no, I gotta fold my towel like this, like that. I don't fold my towel like that. It's not that important to me. I just fold my towel regular. Some people they have a certain way. of how they fold their towels, and I'd be like, I'm not folding this towel a certain way, and I'm gonna use it to clean my body. Not gonna do it. But have you seen the cost of how much the towels cost? Like these towels that, well, at Sam's for the big towels, I think they're like $6 and something a towel or something like that, which is not bad. Which is not bad at all, cause they're thick. They're thick towels, so that's not bad. I keep saying I'm gonna get me some new towels, but these work right now. These work. Even, even the ones that might have a hole in them. These work. Mm-hmm. Yep, they work. So anyway, get back to, they say a storm or something had hit down south in Mississippi. I mean, around, yeah, Mississippi, Louisiana. But I had saw on the video um, that it was flooded, which if you live in Louisiana, if you live in Louisiana, it don't take nothing. Let me tell y'all what happened to me one time. Because I used to live in New Orleans, right? So I used to work at this job where it was a payday loan place. So you had to go out, and they call it field calling, where people that was behind and hadn't paid their loans, so you had to go out and you had to collect the money, or make some kind of arrangements with the people, right? And so this one particular day, it was a beautiful day. I mean, this how fast the weather changed, right? It was a beautiful day. And so I was a manager at one location, then this other girl was a manager at another location, right? So I told her, I said, well, I'm going field calling. She's like, okay, well, I'm going to go with you. I said, all right, well, I'm going to pick you up. So we left. It was beautiful, everything, sun shining, everything. So on our way back, for me to go drop her off on Jefferson Highway to her office, and I go back to Kenner on Veterans. In the midst of that, y'all, golf ball size hail start coming down. It was hitting my window, hitting my window, hitting my window. I was like, oh my gosh. And I don't even remember where we were when that, I think we might have was coming up. I don't remember where it was coming up, because that was like a long time ago. That was like 20 years ago now. That was before Katrina. And so, that was right, not long, but that was before Katrina. And so I'm driving my car, right? Y'all, if you know what a golf ball size is, right? Baby, when I tell you that they just started coming out of nowhere, hitting the window, right? And I was like, oh my gosh. I said, I was like kind of panicking, because I was like, what in the world? What happened? Where did this come from, right? So Kenya and I, we in my car, and so I'm trying to drive, trying to get through the hailstorm that came out of nowhere. So by the time we make it, I was trying to get to Jefferson Highway. So by the time, so I said, well, I'm gonna take, I can't remember the name of it, over there by Home Depot. Um, I can't remember the name of the street now. But by the time we made it over there, y'all, this how quick the weather will change up on you, right? By the time we made it to go to drop Kenya off at her office, y'all, it started flooding. And the water, so my car got caught in the flood. Y'all, when I tell you that water came so quick, that water came so quick, I know it rose in less than 10 minutes. Y'all, it was so many cars. And if you know anything about New Orleans and all that area, a regular rain will cause a flood. A regular rain will cause a flood, right? Which I knew that. Well, we know that because we live there, right? Y'all, when I tell you, people cars, they had to leave. I had to leave mine too. Baby had to leave their cars because it was so many people out there. Had to leave the car. It was a regular day, beautiful day, right? Next thing you know, hey, next thing you know, the golf ball size hail started coming down, hitting the window, pop, 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 pop. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then next thing you know, it started raining. And it floods over there by, I cannot think of the name of the area, but Home Depot and all that stuff over there. So it automatically floods anyway. The water came so quick, you couldn't do nothing. You couldn't do nothing. And baby, I had to leave my car. And then they told everybody car, right? Baby, they made a killing off people car from the tow. I had to pay $125 to get my car to tow, and the company didn't pay for it. Now I was on the clock, right? They didn't pay for it, and I had to, I had to get my car and stuff. But in New Orleans, a little rain will cause a flood. You hear me? A flood. And like, see, I was part of Katrina when Katrina happened, right? And Katrina, what happened with Katrina was we had a storm like about 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks before Katrina, right? And so people packed up and they went to Texas. So I don't know why everybody be going to Texas, but they went to Texas, right? They went to Texas. So that was about 2, 3. I don't remember the name of the storm, but about 2, 3 weeks before Katrina happened, right? So Katrina came about 3 weeks later. So nobody didn't, people didn't have money to go and leave again. Because people were like, well, why didn't people leave? Why didn't people leave when Katrina came? But one, people was already poor. They were already poor. They were already struggling. You know what I'm saying? They was already struggling. And they didn't have anything. And so the money that they might have had to leave when Katrina came, they had used it. They used it 3 weeks earlier before the other storm had came. And so, we didn't leave that time. We didn't leave the time before Katrina, right? We stayed because at the last minute it turned. Whatever storm it was, I don't remember. That was like going on 19 years ago. No. Yeah, it's going on 19 years ago. I don't remember. I just remember Katrina. So that happened. So then Katrina, right? Let me tell y'all about Hurricane Katrina. So that Saturday, no, back up. That Friday, right, with Katrina, they was saying that the storm gonna come in, and when it come in, and so it kept getting worse and worse, like when it's gonna come in and what it's gonna come in as, right, what category, right? And so they were like telling people, look, y'all need to leave because when this gonna be a bad storm, and when the storm come in, it's gonna come in as a category 5, right? So look, I don't fold these tiles. I think I'm done with the tiles. Oh, I got one more. And so they was like, y'all need to leave because when Hurricane Katrina come in, you're not gonna be able to get out. You're gonna be stranded, right? So a lot of people couldn't leave, but they were opening locations. They were opening locations to where people that couldn't leave or didn't have the money, the means, the transportation, or whatever the case was to leave, right? So they had opened the Superdome and see the convention center. So we had went to the convention center. We had went to the Zulu Ball, right? We had been to we had been to the Zulu Ball in February at the convention center. Had a good time, everything was good. And then so they had opened up the convention center. They opened up everything that they could open up, right? And for the people that couldn't leave, it was a lot of people that could not leave. They just didn't have the money to leave. They didn't have the money. And so I wanted to L9 and got cold. So they didn't have the money to leave for Katrina, right? So they would go, they went pick people up and stuff to take them to the convention center, to the Superdome, or wherever they had open available for the people to go, right? So that was that started like Friday, right? So everybody always wait for the city to shut down. So when New Orleans, when the mayor declared that the city was shut down, so that's when everybody else started shutting down and closing it, right? So everybody always wait on the mayor of New Orleans to shut the city, close the city. So that Saturday, I had went to work at the loan office. I went, and my cousin, she worked at a loan office too, same for the same company. So we closed. So I closed my loan off. She closed hers. So we went to go get gas, y'all. The gas line to get gas, before Katrina hit, it was miles and miles and miles that people were in line to get gas, and so, but people was patient. Nobody did, made no disturbance or anything like that. So that Saturday when I got off work at 1 o'clock, right, from the loan office. So my cousin, she was like, um, I've been watching the news and they say it's gonna get worse. It's gonna come in as first they were saying like a 3, then they said a 4, but then they said a 5, like that Saturday, right? Or maybe about that Saturday evening, right? Somewhere along those lines. So it was like, really? And she was like, yeah. I was like, girl, we can't stay here. We cannot stay here if they tell me it's gonna come in as a 5. Because if it would come in as a 5, baby, stuff was gonna be wiped out. So that was that Saturday. So people was trying to, get what they could get at the store, if the stores was open, and if anything was left at the stores, right? So we went home and stuff, and she said that they were gonna leave Sunday. We left Sunday. Yeah, she said that they were gonna leave Sunday. So my husband, at the time, he didn't want to leave, right? And I was like, okay, well, you could stay here then. You could stay here and drown or whatever, because we leaving. Me and Lil Pat, we leaving. We out of here. So he finally had came to terms. So he had a friend, right? My ex-husband had a friend, Gino. So Gino, he was single, right, by himself. So Gino was trying to go, I think he was trying to go to Baton Rouge. And now it only takes from Kenner, where we lived at, from Kenner to go to Baton Rouge. It's not that long. I don't know, maybe about an hour or something. I don't remember, but it's not. It don't take a long time, okay, baby. When people was trying to get out to go leave, take 10 West to get, they was trying to get to Texas, right, Houston. I don't know why they always want to go to Houston. Every time a storm come, everybody packing up. They want to go to Houston. I don't know. Them people did not want them people from Louisiana in Houston. They did not. So so then so so my husband friend Gino, he had called and say that he had been trying to get to Baton Rouge during Katrina. He was trying to get to Baton Rouge. He said he had been in traffic, and it hadn't moved. He had been in traffic for hours trying to get to Baton Rouge, right? And so Patrick told him, man, just turn around and come on back, and you can just come to our house, right? So Gino, he turned around, some kind of way he got off, he came back to our house. And so Sunday came. Sunday came. So I got up, I cooked everybody breakfast because I knew we were going to be leaving. And so we left. We all left, and we, gathered everybody up. So we was like, well, where we going to go? So we ended up going to Mississippi, right? By my auntie house. Well, we thought that because she lived further up from the storm, so we thought we would be safe by going to Hattiesburg instead of going. Well, I think my cousin wanted to go to Florida. Her brother lived in Florida. So she was trying to get there, but He ain't one of them people. About 20 of us. And so we ended up going to my auntie house in Mississippi. So we got there Sunday evening. All of us, it was about 20 of us, right? So we got there, everything was good. When Monday morning came for Katrina, my cousin was up cooking breakfast because she was like, well, let me go ahead and cook breakfast for everybody. That way, if the storm come through here, at least everybody be, have something on their stomach. They'll be, they won't be hungry. Baby, the storm came through there about 7:45. Lights out. Light in the morning. Lights out, baby. We lost power from, thank you. We lost power when Katrina hit from that Monday morning all the way till Friday. And let me tell you, if you know anything about down south, you know it's hot. You know it's it's hot. It ain't a regular hot though. In Mississippi, Louisiana, all around there, baby, it's a hot that make you want to slap your mama. It's that hot, okay? So, my auntie, she have a huge house. It's like one of those old Victorian houses. So she have, so it was enough room for everybody, right? So the power went out at 7:45 when Katrina came. Went out at 7:45 that morning. So we didn't get to eat. We didn't get to eat. Because my cousin was in the middle of cooking some breakfast. I don't know why she didn't cook early. She wake up like 4:30 in the morning. So I don't know what her problem was that morning. But anyway, y'all, when Katrina came, so we was in the back room. When Katrina came through there, y'all, the ground was breathing. The ground was like this. It was like going up, and I had never seen nothing like that before. It was just up and down when Katrina came through. And then she didn't stay long though. She like, shoot, she came through there, did her stuff, and that was it. Knocked out the power. Katrina took out big 100-year-old oak trees. Oak tree right across there from by my auntie house. So the power went out. Nobody ate. Well, it was starting to get hot, y'all. It was starting to get hot. And when it got hot, it got hot. And it was like 20 of us. And then her kids, they live down there too. So then they came over, right? So, but if you from down south, you know you got a deep freezer with meat in it, right? Thank God my auntie had a deep freezer, right? And she had, a lot of meat in it. And that's how we lived. That's how we survived from her deep freezer. And that's how my cousin, we ate one meal a day. We had one meal a day. And it was in the evening time. And then we didn't have the water. We really didn't have any water. So what I would do, I was like, it is hot. And baby, so you couldn't take a bath because there was not enough water to running for you to take a bath. So baby, what I did, I made sure that drip that was dripping out my auntie faucet. Baby, I made sure, baby, I had to soak that towel. I had to soak that towel. Baby, I soaked that towel. It took a while because it was just like a drip. Baby, I made sure that towel was good soap. Good. I mean, it was soap, right? Because I held it under there. And I put the soap. Baby, I hit all the, as they say, I took a whole bath that whole week. Oh, yeah, baby. What can you imagine? I don't know what everybody else did. But I took a whole bath from Monday to Friday. And then, okay, I'll get to that part. So the power went out. And then it got hot. So my auntie had a barbecue grill. So my cousin took the meat. I don't even know. I don't even know how the meat defrost that fast that Monday. I don't even know. I don't even remember. All I know is we ate. So my cousin, she the cook, right? So she had to she was the cook, so we ate on the grill every day. We ate on the grill every day because there was no other way to eat. Because my auntie would have had a gas stove, we would have been able to eat, because it would have been gas, but she got electric. So the power went out, and then everybody came out assessing the damages. Y'all, when I tell you, uh, oak trees uprooted, I mean uprooted out the ground. They was uprooted out the ground, like uprooted and knocked over and stuff like that. So after everything was over, everybody came out. I don't know why I didn't title this. I didn't even think about that. I don't know why I didn't title this video. Uh, Katrina 2020. No, when was 2000? Katrina 2005. Let me tell my story. I don't know why I didn't do that. But anyway, so um so everybody came out after the storm had passed. Everybody came out and started, assessing the damages and stuff. And everybody was just amazed. It was electrical lines down and everything. So I was thinking like, wow, that that changed that changed everybody's life. It Katrina changed everybody's life. Some for the good, some for good, and some just went a whole nother way with it. You know what I'm saying? As a result, they had people that had never left New Orleans. They had never ever left New Orleans. And my phone on my charger way over there. They had people that had never left New Orleans before. And then when Katrina came, they had this man. This man was 90 years old. And that was the first time he ever left New Orleans. He was up here in North Carolina. Cause see, they were putting people on buses and stuff, shipping them out, and you didn't know where. And like a lot of people know where they was going. Like my friend and her mama, they got stuck. They got stuck in New Orleans at their house because mom, my friend brother didn't want to leave, and the mama didn't want to leave him. So my friend didn't want to leave her mama and her brother. So they got stuck. They got stuck there. They had to get them off the top of the roof. And my friend, good thing she had a hatchet, and she hatched her way out um, through the roof. And yeah, and they sent them to Texas. They sent them to Texas, and I'm just like, oh my god, y'all! It was so hot. It was so hot. Whew, it was in August too. The end of August. Y'all, it was so hot during Katrina. It was so hot. I would pray for nighttime. I would pray for the nighttime. That's how bad it was. The heat was horrible. I would pray for night. It seemed like nighttime wasn't gonna never come. Never, ever, ever come. And so we was without power from Monday morning all the way to Friday. So the power came back on Friday, right? They got it back on. Oh, wait, not to mention y'all trying to get in the line for gas after Katrina, baby. Ooh, when I tell you that was something. And then trying to go to the grocery store, like whatever they might have had, and like whatever food they might have had or whatever, people was trying to go to the grocery store. Y'all, that was an experience that I don't ever want to experience again. After Katrina, it was just like, wow, wow, yeah. I don't know why. I don't even know. Oh, I know what got me thinking about that when I saw whatever storm they have down there in New Orleans now in that area down south. That's what made me think about when Katrina happened. It was just, but you know what though? You know, people and then so we ended up going back down there when they would let people in, like to assess their damages and stuff. So we ended up driving down there, and they had and then the bridge, right? It's called Lake Pontchartrain. Katrina took Lake Pontchartrain out, which the bridge, like it's water under Lake Pontchartrain is under, right? And then you got the bridge. Well, the bridge wasn't that high to begin with. It wasn't that high to begin with. Baby wiped out the middle of Lake Pontchartrain Bridge. So you had to go all the way around Highway 11, which is that was the original bridge, right? And got nothing but water there too. So we had to go Highway 11, y'all, and they used to have houseboats on Highway 11. People used to live in the houseboats. The houseboats was in the middle of Highway 11. They were literally in the middle of Highway 11. They had boats that didn't even belong where they was. They came from way somewhere else. Way somewhere else. And then, like, way later on, when I went back another time, right, to New Orleans, down in Ninth Ward, y'all, they had an ADT van in somebody's roof of their house. Yeah, right there by the levee. Yes, it was just like, that was such an experience. Like, wow, I cannot believe that. I can't believe that was a part of some, that happened. But it was a traumatic event or an experience. But for me, oh my God, it was a blessing. And we moved to North Carolina, right? I ain't never want to live in no North Carolina. I ain't never want to live in North Carolina, South Carolina, Georgia, Alabama, Texas. Because, I don't know, but I end up in Louisiana. But, because, yeah, yeah. So I was just like, I did not want to come to North Carolina. But we had no other choice because we didn't have nowhere to live. We had nowhere to live after Katrina. We lost everything, and it's just, yeah. And it's going to be 19 years this year since Katrina. And it's just so crazy because time is moving so fast, right? So fast. When we moved here, my son was just starting the 8th grade. He was just starting the 8th grade. Now he done graduate high school, graduate college, doing great. And it's just like, wow. Wow. Yeah. So, yeah, that rain, that storm or whatever they had sent me back to during that time of Hurricane Katrina. But yeah, that's crazy. But things happen, things happen. All right, well, I'm done folding these towels right here. I done fold the towels, I done talk, I done did all of that. I done did all of that. So now I gotta put, what time it is? I gotta go to the gym in the morning, so I can't be up late. I can't be up late tonight because y'all, I was so tired this morning. I was so tired this morning going to the gym for 6, and then when my trainer got there, well, he texted me and told me to stretch and to do 5 minutes on the stairmaster. What he didn't know, I really didn't want to go. I was so, because when I go to the gym on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's when I'm with my trainer. So when I go, my sleep, I'm restless, right? Because I don't want to oversleep. So I'm really restless with my sleep. And it's just like, oh my gosh, I can't oversleep. So on Wednesday night, on Tuesday night, I be restless on Wednesday night and on Thursday night. I'm like, oh my God. And Wednesday comes so quick for me to have to go work out. I be like, dang, Wednesday came quick. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these towels up and stuff. But y'all have a great night. Have an amazing night. And thank you all for joining my live. All right, y'all. Uh, talk to y'all later. Bye bye.